I'd just like to again thank everyone for coming and as you're passing through and for pausing a little bit. I'm going to sort of go off script a teeny bit because you know, my partner and I came down from New York City on Wednesday, and I keep a little notes, you know, of things I see along the way. So I just wanted to read you like a little note card for this piece. I'm just feeling again so attached to this area. This is 4/2, that April 2nd, and 4:30 a.m. on A train to meet collaborator in the rented car at Hudson and Canal. Not a good place to get in a car. It's right next to the Hudson Tunnel. I mean the Holland Tunnel. You need to be a few blocks away, but it's whatever. I got in the car without getting killed. On the way down, I keep thinking of the subway musician I heard yesterday on the commute home from my day job. Slender, 20s, profile almost overcome by the size of the acoustic guitar, original cooing material, wonderful coos in the songs, and impenetrable eyes on the voice's promise of intimacy. And you often see that on the subway cars, just beautiful singing, and it's so intimate, but you know, the eyes, you don't know where that comes from, and then you know, the people get off and go to the next car and sing. But that was in my mind when I was coming down to meet my friend at the Holland Tunnel. Then we went through the Holland Tunnel, and the Holland Tunnel Blues. It's actually gray. It could be called the Holland Tunnel Grays, but tunnels are bad. And then at exit 29B, we had Japanese donuts. I don't know, they're little donuts. I never had them before. They're like little. They look like almost like walnuts. Walnuts is probably the best way to say it. They're about that big. And I had the vision as we were leaving, you know, this place where I had Japanese donuts. I had this huge. Well, my collaborator and I were talking about coming down here and performing, and I had this vision of a huge sheet of paper landing in a Pennsylvania field, not a UFO. And like townspeople speculating about what cosmic manuscript it was a part of. And trying to read it, but they would be covered by it, you know, breathing through little holes poked in the manuscript. And then we put on Jimmy Reed. I don't know if you know Jimmy Reed. He's a wonderful blues singer, great harmonica player. Not like, yeah, he loves him too. I've seen his CD. Yeah. He's got great music taste. And a wonderful sort of a minuscule, minimal kind of harmonica player, just wonderful notes, needle-like notes. And you know what I figured out listening to a harmonica? Is that good harmonica playing is like being bitten on the cheek. You know, there's something so toothy about the harmonica sound, possibly because it comes right out of the teeth. And it's really nice, like a nice bite on the cheek. And then we saw helicopters with 2 propellers spotted, and that, I'm 50 years old, and I remember being, seeing the evening news in the early 70s and the Vietnam War, and I don't like those helicopters with 2 propellers. They're like awful, awful sights come back of news footage of rice paddies and casualties being evacuated. Then we crossed the Mason-Dixon line, and there were men in orange uniforms picking up fallen tree branches at a West Virginia rest stop. I don't know, it's just sort of, men in orange I always look at. And then I sort of, I teared up with manic emotion, probably out of nervousness, at the thought of a puking belly button. Like filling the shirt with, like Monty Python used to have all these skits, like there was one where someone got amputated and they bled all over the place. But just like the sort of somebody like puking from their belly button in the shirt filling and not knowing what to do and how to do it. I don't know why that entered my mind after that men in orange picking up branches. But then a cantankerous tanker passed us on the left. And then a Kia armored stroller for adults. That's what I dreamed of, like a product. And then I'm going to hurry. He wants to get on. He's really, really anxious. But I do want to let you know how my April 2nd went after that armored stroller. And then, damn fancy Virginia marble rest stop marble. Damn fancy Virginia rest stop marble. We stopped at this Virginia Rest Stop marble. It was blinking with mica. It was like really, really impressive to me after all of the ups and downs of the trip. And then we saw a rain garden. The beautiful thing a rain garden is where that's at a low point and it's planted with plants and water will drain off the interstate to a rain garden and make beautiful things. We saw a Vote for Karen Kiyakowski sign. Each letter was crooked.
Kikowski.
And he said he was related to a Kikowski, which I didn't really believe. But each letter was painted on this sign in a different way, as if it had been assigned to a different volunteer. I mean, really weird, like Karen Kikowski, wild letters, almost like it was in Shanghai. And then we saw men working on their golf swings at the Mulligan Golf Center in Shenandoah Valley. We saw this incredible sign on the back of a casket truck. Heaven can wait, drive safely. I mean, it's like you see it behind that, it's like it gives you all sorts of ideas you never had about dying. We were also seeing the Grateful Dead, and I was imagining new lyrics to Casey Jones, driving that train numb on Novocaine. Don't work after a root canal, let me tell you.